Good morning everyone from Fujian. Welcome to the roof of the hotel that we're staying at. As you can see right down here in this little town, there actually are土楼buildings. Not all of them are out in the mountains in these remote random places. Some of them are actually in little towns. Obviously the土楼came first. The towns were built around them. So what even is a土楼? They are giant fortresses made out of dirt. Remnants of violence in this region in past centuries. And in the previous video, we saw some of these fortresses out in idyllic rural settings. Today, we're gonna see them right in the middle of a bustling little town. What is life like in this unique crossroads between the ancient and the modern? Let's go find out.
Hello everyone from Oral, China.
I'm traveling here with my friends Asajan and Mehmeti from Kashgar, Xinjiang, which is 4,000 kilometers away from Fujian. So we have plopped ourselves down in this random little town and we are heading by foot to the outskirts in all different directions looking for土楼. It is really romantic to see these buildings out in the rural fields in the middle of nowhere, but actually a lot of them look more like this nowadays. It's cool to see how such an ancient, almost obsolete piece of architecture has still managed to survive and be integrated into these modernizing towns.
这个土楼多少年了
100多
？100多。
170多。
来，我们有个向导。
哎，好，喂，哎，
哦，这么大。
We have a local tour guide. He's taking us to see his house, which is also one of these土楼buildings.
哦，
哪个是前面的是吧？哦，很大呀。Wow. The biggest土楼we've seen yet in this neighborhood. They've even got a ping pong table. 怀孕，这是有人怀孕了。是说他的妈妈吗？
7个。你做的？哎呀哎呀！
老公爵。
好吧。好。
4个
4个人。
不是4个这种。
Honestly, I'm not really sure what story he's trying to tell here, but I appreciate his enthusiasm. Enjoying the vibes.
哦。
不，
The biggest土楼in the neighborhood, or one of the biggest, only has one resident, which is the grandpa who brought us in here. He gets this whole place to himself. And then everything else in here is just empty. It's just abandoned. Bye-bye. Most of the original residents of these fortresses have either moved into modern houses or left the town altogether for better jobs and education in big cities. It's pretty common around here for only 1 or 2 homes to be occupied in the entire fortress. Another big kahuna over here. Look at that. She's massive. Wow.
这个是300-400年
300-400年。
哇
，15代，我们现在我是24代，15代建的这个。
你家的历史能追溯的那么清楚吗？
No。
在外面中国没建房的时候，30多户了。
哦，那现在呢？
现在7、8户有了。
7、8户，也比我们前面看的土楼更热闹一点。前面看的都是1户、2户、3户的样子，这个还可以呢。 Take a look at the first floor of this土楼. A lot of these houses have been renovated into tile instead of wood. Here in the most inhabited fortress we've seen yet, we encountered this friendly family making dumplings, and they invited us to sit and have some tea. I am amazed at how friendly people here are. I guess it has something to do with the communal atmosphere.
以前的住了30户人家，那个时候才知道。以前那个农村的生意还是越多吗？ 大家有7、8个、8、9个、10来个，一家北家美国都有这那么多人，三师傅凑起来就100-200人这边，
哇，
很热闹。我现在搬走了很多了，大家都凑在一起，热热闹闹的。过年放鞭炮什么都，大家都很高兴的。
你还是挺想念之前的那个过年的气氛的。
是，现在没那个气氛了，现在怎么也找不到那个气氛。那个搬走了。
Fujian is no longer the dangerous place that it was a century or two ago, and the fortress lifestyle just isn't very appealing anymore. But it's definitely interesting to chat with what few residents are left.
啊，这个地瓜也好，吃的一条啊，哎，3块钱，这个一个人一条，好吃吗？
好吃。你们在这里生活多少年了？
我来了55年了。
现在除了你们有几个人住在这里呀？
我这两户啊，全部搬走了，我还有一个儿子没有做房子啊。
就你们和你的儿子在这个土楼，是吗？
我这边做也是好。
整个都归自己。In addition to offering us homegrown sweet potatoes and local tea, she and her husband showed us their ducks and a prized bamboo shoot dug from somewhere up on this hill. And they told us about their grandson, whose certificates of good academic performance were plastered all across the wall.
拜拜，
谢谢你们的地瓜。
哎呀，
拜拜。
那个人一看就是美国人。
是的，猜对了。那他是哪儿的呢？
他是中国人，他是外国人。
Here we encountered yet another enthusiastic tour guide who took us through this secret tunnel to show us yet another semi-abandoned fortress.
人家不是塞里，他叫什么？问一下叫什么？我忘了，他是他。
你好，
你在喂鸡是吧？
小鸡儿。
大家搬出去住了，住拿来养鸡呀。
Another Tulo that has been transformed into a breeding facility. 小朋友们，你们是不是经常来这里玩呀？
不是经常，是偶尔。
如果我小的时候有这么大一个空间住，我都天天跑到这里耍。
我们是住这边的，然后搬出去了。
哦，
什么时候搬的呀？
几十年了。
那你们更喜欢哪个？是这个？
人家都搬出去了，答案不是在这里吗？
以前的话，
还有很多土楼，
大家都家家户户有人在哈，就很热闹，也很好玩。小时候
再来一颗，给我的，来给我来。
Thank you, you're welcome. Hello. 玩啥呢？
我们很娘吗？我们要卖出去。
哦，意思是可以买这杯饮料是吗？
对。
真的可以买。
啊，这去看一下可以。
哦。哇，这里很热闹呀！还是你们这儿热闹？
包菜来做菜干。你们那么远来是哪里的？
我是美国的。
美国的。
小朋友好。
这阿姨好。这阿姨好。
阿姨好。
叔叔好。
美国的人已经。
So apparently this Tulo only has 2 households that are still actively living in it, but the reason why it's so bustling at the front door is because the people who used to live here actually come here and sit every day and just enjoy the vibes.
也就100年对吧？
Wow. The entire purpose of these things was to keep the entire village safe from any sort of danger by encasing them in this thick dirt crust, and there's only one door that you can get in and out with. But now that's kind of impractical, so that is why in some of those houses back there, they've made a back door, so they have hacked through the very thick Tulo crust. 走了，拜拜。You think that maybe just seeing one or two of these things would be enough, but I honestly feel like I could spend days here just going into every single one and hearing the stories of the people there. Check out this Tulo. They actually have balconies on it. How cool is that? And here's a mini one right in front. So that was our Earth Fortress experience. Most of them are pretty quiet, with the occasional exception. Some of them have been left to various creatures, and some of them are returning to the Earth from whence they came. Sure, this place isn't as aesthetically pleasing and cute as the tourist spots, but I also wasn't here to take photos. I was here to record what life is like for the few residents still remaining in Fujian's mysterious dirt fortresses, and I hope this helped give you guys a little window into life here in this very unique town. And thanks to all our lovely guides and hosts we met throughout the way who made this journey so much more interesting and fun. All right, everyone, that is the end of our Fujian expedition. Hope you guys enjoyed this wild journey through Fujian. And that is all for today, everyone. See you guys next time.
That's all for today, guys. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
There are 3 holidays coming up in April, May, and June, and I have travel plans for all of them, so stay tuned for that. And in between those holidays, I'll be showing you guys spring in rural China. I'm also planning to do a Q&A video soon, so if you have any juicy questions, leave them in the comment section.